Okay, so this video today is about the Switch and what is good and what is bad with the Switch.
Yes.
So
It's pros and cons, the amigos.
exactly. So I think we should start with some cons.
Some cons.
And then work ourselves up to the pros.
Alright. Number one pro is there will be no.
I said con, not pro.
Oh, alright. Pros. Alright. Okay, cons. Number one con is that there will be no Netflix or internet at launch date.
Yeah, we don't know when that's gonna appear on the Switch.
It'll probably be like 3 months later after the.
It might be whenever you have to pay for the number two con, which is the online services.
Yes, now we need to talk about that.
Yeah, that's a problem there.
Now, while Nintendo Switch will give us until fall, we will be able to play Mario Kart 8 all for free all the way through summer, along with Splatoon 2 and other multiplayer games. But I heard that the which will be a pro, and I'll name it during the pro. So now moving on to the next con.
All right. Recently there's been a problem with the Joy-Cons, and typically the left one.
Yes.
It can happen to both, but the left one is the one that they're having a problem with the most.
Yes.
So apparently, you'll be playing Zelda or some game, and it'll just start lagging. Like, it won't move in the direction that you're wanting him to go to because of how far you are, or something is blocking it. There's lots of videos about it, and you know that's not right. That's a con for the Switch.
Now that I'm actually thinking, is it the controller or the game?
It's the controller.
The controller?
They think it might. They think an update that they're soon to release on the launch date, whenever it's like sold, whenever it's going to be available. They think that might fix it. But they're not sure yet. You know.
Maybe they're gonna have to do a recall.
Yeah, they're not sure what Nintendo does, what Nintendo's gonna do, because Nintendo hasn't said anything about it yet.
Yeah,
and it's been out for like 2 or 3 days now that there's been a problem with the Joy-Cons.
Yes, and moving on to the next con, which will be battery life.
Yes, battery life. So they said the battery life was gonna be about 2 to 6 hours. They've been pretty right, you know. When the people who already have the Nintendo Switch, when they tested it out by playing Zelda, it lasted for about 2 hours.
Which is pretty bad, because Nintendo told us it will be 3 hours.
That's in handheld mode, you know. In dock mode, you know, when it's on the TV, it'll play for however long you want.
Yes.
Because it's constantly charging.
Like the PS4 company.
Yes. Okay. So, you know, 2 hours. That's not pretty good. But they also tested it out. They had the game running in the background, put it in sleep mode, and in 6 hours they checked it, and only 1% of the battery went away. So if you think about that, that's also a con. I mean, no, it's a pro.
Really?
Yeah, it's a pro. It only went down 1% when it was in sleep mode. So like, you'll be playing Zelda, and then you'll have to do something, so you'll like put in sleep mode, and when you come back, you could just wake it up, and only like 1%'s gone or nothing's gone. You can continue playing Zelda because you don't have to save it. It like it keeps it playing in the background. Yeah.
All right.
So I guess that's a pro too. Yeah, we just gotta relist it. Okay. Right. So another con.
The games at launch date.
Yeah, but there is not a lot of games.
The only really good game is The Legend of Zelda. Then the second one is Bomberman.
Yep, Bomberman, which I wanted to get at first, but decided to get Zelda.
Yes, and then there will be Skylanders, which I think it's pretty nice. The new game is really nice, and I think it deserves in our top 3 list of good.
Well, yeah, there's going to be some good games later on down the road, but at launch there's only Bomberman and Zelda, which are the pretty good ones.
Yeah,
there's going to be Binding of Isaac, which is pretty good, but you could get that anywhere other than the Nintendo Switch.
The bad thing is not even coming at launch.
Yeah,
They
it's
delayed it.
actually
Like
later on in March.
Yes. And what else? They decided not to make a new Super Mario Bros. For this launch date, like the other consoles.
Oh, yeah, they
Like
should
the
have
Wii.
done that.
Yeah. Like,
But
so we
instead, we're
can-
gonna have to wait for Mario Odyssey sometime during the summer.
Oh, actually, winter.
Oh, winter. Wow.
But there will be Splatoon along the summer and Big Arms during the spring break.
Yes, Big Arms, which looks like a cool game. There's this other game that I saw. It was like a racing game, and I forgot the name. Maybe I could find it later on. But
Mario Kart.
it no, not Mario Karts. It's a different racing game, alright.
All right.
But Mario Kart's coming out like in what, a month?
April.
April, yeah. So I'm definitely gonna get that
And
game.
also Ukulele, which will be basically like a kind of revival of Banjo Kazooie.
I haven't seen that game yet. So
You should
I'm
watch
not
the
sure.
gameplay. It will be pretty nice, and it will also be sold at PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, PC, and it was gonna be released on Wii U, but they canceled and ported it to the Switch. There's one con, and this one is for me, and it's a mistake. I mean, not a mistake, but it's just something I need to talk about. When I first saw the Nintendo Switch, I thought that the dock was
The
part
console.
of the console.
Yeah, you thought it added more power to it.
Yes, more power. But it did not. It's just a piece of plastic.
Okay, nothing.
Alright. It's just a piece of plastic. You just connect it to the your tablet, and automatically powers on. Now it turns out that the power will go to the tablet, and I know, Jeans, me too. And I'm kind of disappointed about that, and that's like a huge con for me.
Yep, I wish this piece of plastic would have added more power to this tablet instead of it just being a piece of plastic,
Like the Wii U, you know how the Wii has like some power inside of itself, and then also the Wii U, which is also a console. I thought it was gonna be like that, but I guess it's not. But it's still good. And another con, which is the final con actually, is that the Wii U, not the Wii U, the Switch will not be. The Switch Pro controller will not be in the package.
Yeah.
Which I thought it was. Actually.
What will be in the package though is this Joy-Con controller thing. So you just put both your Joy-Cons in there and it makes a small controller.
Yes.
And I guess that's another con, Some people might not like the small controls.
Yeah,
They might want it like the Pro controller.
Yeah.
But I've heard that it's actually pretty good, and some people don't even like the Pro controller. They prefer this controller.
Oh.
So really, it just depends on what you like.
All right.
So
And yeah.
on to the pros.
Now on to the pros. We made a lot of cons, and I think we shall be able to go to the pros.
So first pro,
Yes.
it's on the go, and you
Yeah.
get to play like Skyrim, and was it Call of Duty? No, I've always wanted to play Call of Duty on the go.
Yes, with the same graphics like the PS4 and Xbox One.
Exactly.
Yes, and what else?
So the second pro is
The Nintendo online services will be once it reaches fall, it'll only be like $30 or $25 a year, and for PlayStation you actually have to pay a full game $60 for just 1 year, which is the upward, along with Xbox Live.
yeah. So that's a big pro. Even it sucks that we have to pay, but at least it's gonna be cheap. Not like $80 or something like that. That would be outrageous.
Yes.
So a third pro is that you get awesome games on the go, just like we said.
Yeah.
But there's some exclusive games that come
with third-party developers,
And yeah,
which will be
developers.
Rockstars has joined the third-party developers, and they will help Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch.
Rockstars has joined Nintendo, like Activision, Bethesda.
Who else? Capcom.
Yeah, Capcom. A lot of people. And they have joined Nintendo, and
They're
they're gonna make the world a better place.
Yes, and
Well, no, the fourth
Pro.
pro is that they have HD Rumble, you know, and I've seen videos about it. It looks awesome. You know, no other controller in the world has HD Rumble except for the Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
And they're about $80 to buy, you know, if you need a spare or you just want extra. And I understand why it's $80. They have HD Rumble. They have so much technology.
Inside
And the
those
Joy-Cons.
little controllers.
Yeah, and it's so small too. Like,
Yes.
you wonder how they do it.
Wonder how they do it. Nintendo is using technology from the more of the future.
So whenever I get the Nintendo Switch, I'd be looking forward to the HD Rumble and
Hopefully
more
comes.
things like
hopefully
that.
it's inside the Legend of Zelda game, right?
hmm
And what else?
The fifth pro
Is
is
the Xbox? The Nintendo Switch will be more powerful than the Xbox One, which means that it will be really good because it's more powerful.
hmm
And hopefully it is more powerful than the PlayStation 4. So now it's competing with the other consoles.
yeah, like consoles.
Yes.
All right, and the sixth pro is that the cartridges. You know, they're pretty small, so you know it takes up less space.
Yes.
And also, we found out recently, since a lot of people have been tasting the cartridges,
For some reason.
it tastes bad. You know,
Yes.
and apparently Nintendo has made it that way. That way, babies don't eat it
Yes.
if they somehow get hold of the cartridges.
Yes. Which only a irresponsible dad will
Yeah.
do.
See, they have parental controls, and they have a Switch cartridge
Yeah.
that keeps babies from eating it. That's
Yes,
you know, Nintendo's been thinking.
Yeah.
And the last pro is
You can take it on the airplane.
take it on the airplane. You can take it anywhere since it's, you know, portable.
Yes.
And I would personally use it for long trips. Since sometimes I do go pretty far places. Sometimes it'll take 18 hours to get to the place we're trying to go to. And they have an accessory actually that we forgot to cover in a different video, which sucks. But the accessory is a fast charger also. And it connects to your car. So you know, like the car chargers for the phones, how they look?
Yeah.
It's like the same thing, but for the Switch.
Yes. And
And maybe, maybe there's no difference in both of them. Maybe you could just buy like a cheaper phone charger and just use that for the Switch. But who knows? You know, maybe I would just go with a brand that would, you know, that's better.
I have another pro, but
There's one more than the last one.
There's one more than the last one. Up to 8 players local. You will be able to play
Yeah, you can
multiplayer.
connect them all together and play multiplayer. That I forgot. That is an actual cool feature that they have. You know, I'm be excited for that too.
Yes, so you know you can play with 8 of your friends that you will know, and also with online.
Guys, we're gonna end this video here. Leave a like if you like this video, obviously.
Please
subscribe if you want to see some more.
Subscribe to my channel to get more news. It'll just be the same as this video.
Share this video to friends and family or whoever you want. I just, you know, we need to get more out there. That way we could have produce more content for you guys.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments if you know any other pros for the Switch or any other cons that we didn't mention in this video.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's all, guys. See you guys in the next one.